Hello, this is Jess, and this is chat session number 67, January 6th, 2018, Saturday evening. The Chiefs got beat by the Titans, and the Rams got beat by the Falcons. So in reverse order, the Titans and the Falcons move forward in the playoffs. 2 more games tomorrow. I picked the first 2 wrong, so that's the way that goes. I did pick the Chiefs, and I did pick the Rams, and I was surely wrong about that. That's playoffs for you, NFL style. We're going to go right into the tidbits of history, but I would like to read something first. First, my throat, clearing it out. Now I can talk a little better. I want to read this and then do the little tidbits of history, but I want to read this first. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Alright, we'll let that sit for a minute. Man, sorry y'all. It's good to see everybody, whoever happens to be seeing this. And we're going to go right into the tidbits of history. 1838. Samuel Morse telegraph system is demonstrated for the first time at the Speedwell Iron Works in Morristown, New Jersey. This device would eventually revolutionize long-distance communication in the United States. This device led to the creation of a company called Western Union, and they put a transatlantic cable in and completed the job in 1861, linking up all the countries in the world through this telegraph system. It was a bunch of dots that were letters and numbers, and the last Western Union telegram was sent in January of 2006. And of course, you know, cell phones and everything else took over the whole telephone industry and all that stuff, wiped out the telegraph. So that's that. That's that tidbits of history right there, 1838. Now we're going to go to 1975. A crowd of 2,000 plus lined up outside the Boston Garden to buy tickets to see Led Zeppelin. They proceeded to pry open a door to the arena, and before it was all said and done, they did almost $50,000 in damage and upset the mayor of Boston at that time. And he put a ban on he canceled that concert, and then he put a ban on Led Zeppelin for playing in the area for 5 years. And this was in 1975. Well, in 1980, with the death of John Bonham, that's when Led Zeppelin broke up. So on all the tours between 75 and 80, they bypassed Boston because of this incident where these people went in and did a bunch of damage to the arena in line to buy tickets. So I guess I don't know how it would be nowadays. It's very different, but I guess you shouldn't vandalize. You know, if you want to see a good band, don't vandalize the arena that they're coming to, because may not ever get to see them because of that. Just a thought. All right. Well, Erica's here. She's working on a puzzle. I have part of it covered right now with this video stuff. And she's going to come over here, and I'm going to get out of the way, and she's going to talk for a little while. So the camera's all Erica's. Come on. This film's running. You got to sit down.
Hey guys, what's up?
Got to talk louder.
So, like my dad said, we are doing this awesome puzzle. It's so beautiful. It's of the beach. Wish I was there right now where it's really warm. Compare all this cold weather. It's really annoying. I hate winter, to tell you the truth. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just chilling, playing with this puzzle, and thought I'd say what's up.
That was a short guest appearance on the chat session. Her third time on the chat session series.
I just don't know what to talk about.
Get better. But anyway, the first thing that I just read there, that was what I want to say, the preamble. I'm not sure, but it's the basis for being able to speak out in disapproval when the government pushes the boundaries that end up being negative to the people of the country. And I also think that we need to understand when it says, maintain the general welfare, it doesn't mean pick and choose and get all upset and stuff when people are in need of help. And as a government, we're supposed to oversee that part of, the budget. But instead, it's been twisted and turned around, and it's just unfortunate that we have this document that's supposed to be in place for us, the people, but instead the government has taken control of it and manipulated it in such a way where most people don't even know what it's really all about. I think everyone should take time to punch it in their cell phones and look at the Constitution, just see what it says about the rights of the people and the rights of the government. I think that people would be shocked by what's being done in our government versus what it was. The government was the government was put there to service us, the people, and it's turned into this thing of they do whatever they want and the people just have to accept it. I have a question about what goes on in our government, and that question is this: if all these years everybody's paid into Social Security so that people can retire and have a little bit of money in their retirement years, a check every month or whatever, why does the government have the power to take money from that, or to shut it down, or to reduce the payments to people? It's supposed to be its own separate fund, and if you're not going to give it to me, or you're going to restrict it so badly, just quit taking it out of my check. I don't, to heck with all this manipulation. Oh, they're going to take away Social Security. If you understand things, they should never ever do anything to that except pay payments to people that are on retirement age. That's the only thing they should do. So think about that when you look at this and they're saying, oh, the government's going to cut spending by cutting Social Security, and most of that's probably bull crap, because legally I don't think they can. Now, I'm not saying they haven't. I'm not saying that they've made some amendments that I don't know about, or some rules or something, but the general concept of Social Security was to take care of people that are in the retirement age, to make sure that they have some kind of income, a sustainable income to get them through their senior year, stuff like that. So in the scheme of the Constitution and stuff, what powers have we allowed the executive, legislative, and judicial branches? Everything, when you have one whole ideal running the whole show from the judicial, legislative, and executive, the ideals. Since when is the concept of balance of the representation of the people, and not from the level of elections they do this gerrymandering where they pick these votes go to this area and these votes go to that area instead of each area getting their votes and accounting. When they do these elections and stuff all across the South, gerrymandering is just out of control. They pick and choose how their votes are going to fall so they can be Republican or they can be Democrat. It's ridiculous. What happened? What happened to the people and the protections that are in the Constitution when it comes to government and how they're just totally screwing us around? And now they do maintain things. I think I live in one of the best countries in the world. I have no problem with the United States. The liberties that I'm supposed to have. I feel like I'm blessed with that, but there is a limit that carries on from long past when I'm gone. The stuff that's being allowed and more or less everybody's just like, oh well, doesn't affect me. It's just some stuff they're passing, but it just gets worse and worse, and I just don't understand why the people of this country, with all the different ideals, there still has to be some kind of middle road that we need to take back control of what government's supposed to be. But that's a whole nother topic. I just wanted to touch on that a little bit, stuff that I think about. Be truthful, be happy, and let's look out for each other, okay? Have a great Saturday night.